Hey people, it's Teal Gamer here, and this is a quick, I don't want to say quick video, but this is an informational video on the actual problem with the Hippodrome, because it is a race in a game. And so, I want to first point out that no matter what difficulty you have it on, easy, normal, hard, nightmare, it's not going to change anything. And the main reason I'm making this video is to explain a few things to the people watching, and basically you can use this video to post in the forum for basically me to explain to the people who are posting that all these strategies and everything else, that you really have no clue to what you're talking about, because the reality on the way races are programmed in all games, and this includes races inside mini games as well, such as the go-kart races in GTA 5 and things like that. It's just, there's a programming mechanic that basically allows the AI to what people are referring to as cheat. So let me explain a few things about how all AI is programmed in all racing games, including mini games. There is something called a rubber band effect, and people think the rubber band effect only applies to when the AI is behind you, and it doesn't just do that. It also applies to when the AI is in front of you as well. Here is how it works. I'm going to break this down in layman's terms. Now, I'm not going to get into technical things here, but in essence, this is what happens. No matter how fast you go, no matter how tight you take your turns, no matter what distance you get between you and the AI will always, almost immediately catch up to you. That's just the way it is. Unless you knock the AI out of the race itself, you will always be trying to remain in front of the AI. That's what happens when the AI is behind you, because what happens is the AI will basically use if you stretch a rubber band out and then put something on the end of it, it'll catch right up. That's what it means by rubber band effect, and that's what happens when it's behind you. When the AI is in front of you, what happens is it's the exact opposite. The AI is using your boost to propel itself forward. So it'd be like holding a rubber band and then between your left and your right hand, stretching it out with your right hand, and then when you move your right hand to hit your left hand instantly stretches out again. That's what happens with the rubber band effect in the AI. So the AI will always go in front of you. On top of that, any race that has nitrous oxide or NOS, boost, whatever, turbo, what happens is when you get near the AI is programmed to take however much NOS or nitrous or boost or whatever it is that you have, and also give the same amount to the AI. That is why every time you boost, the AI will boost, and it seems like it happens every single time. So that's basically what happens. So basically, people trying to say that there's some strategy or anything else, that's all bullshit. The bottom line comes down to is you have to get in front of the AI. If you don't get in front of the AI, you almost can never win a race unless you knock the AI out of the race. So I'm going to go over a few races here and explain what is going on with this and point out where the rubber band effect is taking place, because as I said, the people who are posting these so-called strategies and everything else really have no clue to how this works in games. So, and I've been dealing with a lot of racing games for a very long time. Need for Speed, I've held records in some games and things like that, so let's put it this way. Alright, so these first races are very easy, because what you do is, all you need to do is get into front. Now, if you did the tutorial, you kind of want to do the tutorial if you want to win these races. Now, coming in second and third is fine. You still win the race. Most people have this desire to, like me, to win first, and that's what I do. I don't like coming in last. Now, as you can see, what happens here is, I have enough boost, but I'm going to show you where the AI is behind me. Now, no matter how tight I take my turn, no matter how good I am, no matter what, I don't want to say good, but what happens here is drifting is crucial to getting this around. Now, when you go around a corner near the finish line, you want to go diagonal to the finish line in any race, because what happens here is a straight line, the diagonal distance cuts how far the finish line is off to you. So that's a trick I usually use. Now, if you basically, when you're in a race, if you're against the AI, you will never get the AI on a straightaway. Never. You have to get the AI around a corner. So notice where he is. And again, I'm gonna whenever you come around a corner, you want to remain straight, because if you start going around, half-ass diagonal, whatever it is. See, There's no friggin' way that this AI can catch up theoretically because of what I just did. Impossible. So when you come around this corner, you want to boost after coming out of the turn, and then you basically want to let your boost refill. Oh, looking behind you doesn't refill your boost, huh? Interesting. So as you can see, the AI forces you. It forces you, if you want to remain in front, to use your boost. It forces you to do it. Now, if you take a look at the distance where I just finished this from, look at how far behind me he is. If you keep doing that around a track, realistically, there is no way in hell anybody can basically catch up behind you. It's not possible, no matter what you do, because you will eventually just outdo them because of the way you take the turns on the race. Now, race 3, I can't get in first, and I can't win because once you're in 4th place, you're screwed. You can't really get out. But let me explain the second race here. The second race, what you need to do is you need to come on the outside of these guys. That's what you need to do. Once you do that, once you're in front, you're pretty much okay. But the catch is you have to get in front. Now, what happens in the AI is the AI will automatically keep ramming you. Okay, now look at how far behind me they are. I'm going to let my boost go. I'm just going to keep using my boost. Now, watch the AI. You'll see it's horse. That's not possible. That's not possible. So this is why strategies are redundant in like post-processing. Strategy. There's no strategy in this. The AI catches up to you. There's no way you can get around that. Now, I will keep doing this, but watch what happens when the AI. There's just no friggin' way. When you, I guess apparently when you drift in games, it generates boost. Watch how far behind me he is, right? Now watch this. I was so far ahead, and I'm continuing to use my boost, which is basically saying that's not possible. That's just not theoretically possible. So what happens here is you have the AI using the rubber band. That is in what you just saw is the rubber band effect. So unless I knock this AI out of the race, like ram it and kill it, it'll just keep doing that over and over and over again. Now the third race after this is done. Like seriously, it's like come on. So as you can see, he's going to keep ramming me. Now the AI is also programmed to continue ramming you to let the other racers get in front. That's what happens with the AI. Now, how did I get that much distance between me and him when he was behind me the whole entire race? That just doesn't make any sense. Alright, so now the third race is where the issue comes in. You can't stay on the left because there's a pottery there that'll knock you off. But if you try to go on the right, what happens here is you'll have the horse that's next to you is so fast you can't get on the other side of it. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to start boosting right away. And this is what's going to wind up happening. Just watch. This race is lost. There's no way in hell you can win this race now. There's no way in hell. What just happened was I was pushed by the AI into the wall. You can go back and actually watch it. I was pushed by the AI in the wall. So this race cannot be won. It's not possible. You will never be able to catch up to the AI in this. Ever. See how fast ahead? Now this has nothing to do with the AI having faster horses. This has to do with the AI's rubber band effect. You can't win this race. It's impossible. Once you are this far behind at the beginning of the race, reset the race if you want. If your desire is to come, alright, this is reset because for some random reason, out of every single racer that was in that entire tournament, not one of them, no matter how much the mess was, not one of them hit that jar, and then I just happened to hit it going around the corner. So the AI is, unless you move the AI into the the jars, you'll just hit it all the time. You'll pretty much always hit it. It's because you're forgetting it's there, and so what happens is you're assuming that the AI's mess. Like seriously, where I hit that jar was on this straightaway. Now watch again. I'll show you the same exact tactic again. So what you do is you get in front, and you don't let the horse get in front of you. So basically, the AI is either programmed with infinite turbo or boost, or it just keeps getting your turbo. Okay, there's like so much, they're so far behind me. What another tactic you can, I don't want to say a tactic, but another thing you can do is you can try to ram the horse that's behind you into this wall. Like, just let it run into the wall. Now, some people will say that drifting is not needed in this, or you'll slow you down. You literally need to drift in this. But again, I'm just basically, again, making this video to show that there's no such thing as a strategy in a racing in a game. It doesn't work. The AI has a rubber band effect, and that's all there is to it. So, it forces you to use your boost. You can't win this race without it. Now again, this is race 1, but as you'll see what happened in race 4, I'll show you, race 3 again. You'll see exactly what happens. The same exact crap happens all the time. Unless you can get into first place, you will never win. I mean, unless you can get into third place and stay there, you'll never win the race. Because as soon as you're in fourth place, you'll never win the race. Yeah, you can get in front of another horse and get into third, but what will happen is third will be taken away from you almost instantly. Because that's like ridiculous what this horse is doing. I don't say it's ridiculous, it's just programmed like that on purpose. So again, I want to do race 3 again to show people what's going on. If you get knocked out of your chariot in any of the races, it's an automatic loss. If you get into again anything less than anything higher, anything further than third place, it's an automatic loss. Because the AI just won't ever let you catch up, because between the other, between the other racers and things like that, there's no other way you'll get in front. There's no way. So, like I said, you can't overtake the AI on straightaways. It's not possible. The AI will just consistently, infinitely boost. You can get them on the turns, and the catch to doing it on the turns is you have to be next to them, like I just did in that, like you just saw me do. See, that's complete bullshit. That's why you take them overtake them on the turns. So yeah, again, I just wanted to make this video to show people, it's not you. The AI is programmed in this to always rubber band, and until that mechanic is removed from race games, you always run into the same exact problem over and over and over and over and over. Because there's no such thing as a hard race. Again, you're just against the AI stupidity. You're against the stupid rubber band effect in the AI. Because theoretically, if you're 5 laps ahead of a guy in a race, that's just, there's no way a guy's going to be able to all of a sudden get like 1 lap behind you. It just doesn't work. And obviously it's a video game, but now again, I'm going to show you the same exact thing's going to happen. So, I mean, I don't mind coming in third. I mean, I love being able to come into first, but realistically that's not going to happen in these races, because you're just put so far behind. And you have to use all your boost at the beginning. Like, in order for them to be in front, they had to have used all their boost, which means you used all your boost. So, theoretically, right now, I can't win this race. No matter what I do, I can't win this race, because the AI, unless the AI wipes itself out, which that's not going to happen, yeah, the race is over. You can't finish the race. It's not possible. They just knock you out. There's no way. There was no reason for that to happen. Like, how did I get knocked out? What hit me? I didn't hit anything. So I just wanted to point that out, that that's what's going to keep happening. And like I said, if you get knocked out of your cart, it's an automatic loss. If you're in 4th place on the 2nd lap, it's an automatic loss. You just reset the race if you want to win the race. But if your whole thing is to come into 1st, you're going to have to cheat to use a trainer to get into 1st, because there's no other way that that's going to happen. So that's all there is to it. And I don't condone cheating in games, but I'm being realistic here, because what happens here is, just putting it up front, because people will say, cheating's not right. Well, neither is the AI's rubber band effect. So basically, in retrospect, what you have to do is it's basically, people that use trainers get fed up with this crap. It's not because they're cheating to cheat. I mean, I'll be honest, I've used trainers in games because I get sick and tired of the way the AI is programmed. It's just doing things it just shouldn't be doing. So in order to even the playing field, you have to use a cheat or a trainer or something like that. I mean, I do it offline, obviously, in random games that nobody gives a shit about. I mean, I wouldn't do it in this. But the fact of the matter is, unless you use a trainer to either give you permanent boost or something that can't knock you out of the cart, you will basically almost never win 1st in this race, because you can't get into 1st. So that's basically the point of this video. So again, don't cheat, guys, online. Don't. If you're going to do it in your own time on a game nobody gives a shit about, that's one thing, but don't do it online. All right. Take care, guys. Bye.